Look at this shit right here. Look at the fucking tentacles on this fucking octopus. Look at the fucking suction cups.
What the fuck?
Anytime that I see an old black guy, especially one that fucking looks like this, I always think of Granddad from the Boondocks. Like, that voice pops in my head. It's like automatic at this point.
Nigga hush.
This shit is fucking girthy as fuck.
Hey, yo!
This dude has 2% body fat. He's cooking with no shirt on and just an apron. Like, this is giving baby boy vibes. Like, this dude thinks he's Ving Rhames right here.
You want some breakfast?
YouTube, what's goody? Today we are checking out 2 indie mangas. Yes, 2 indie mangas. Today we are checking out Shinto, which is on Pulse Manga, and we're also checking out Go Go Gonzi, which is from Moonlit Studios. I want to fit more projects into the videos that I'm reviewing. One, so it allows me to review more people, and then it also gets the fan base to kind of circulate a little bit. I don't know. Let's see if this shit works. If it doesn't, you know, whatever. If it does, super dope. So, yeah, let's get right into it. All right, first one we're going to check out Shinto. I actually just did a podcast with the owner of Pulse Manga. You guys can fucking check that whenever I finish editing it.
No.
Shinto is available on pulsemanga.com. The story is by Sebas Riera and Corey Michael, and the artwork is also by Sebas. But yeah, let's take a fucking deep dive into this. I'm going to just break it up into 2 easy sections. The story and the artwork. The 3 main characters, Rin, Yusaiki, and Hashima, they're all on this adventure or this quest to look for this sword called the Kusanagi sword. Some shit went down with the main character, Yusaiki, and their brother passed away, and they went to some mystical fucking forest with these wizards or mages or some shit like that, and wanted to resurrect their brother. Some shit happened, some shit got put into them, and it's like this lingering, I guess, like demonic monster that you don't really see in the first chapter what is going on, but obviously it's something serious that they need to go on this quest to look for this sword to do God knows what with it. But yeah, let's fucking take a look. So there's nothing like starting off an adventure story with just some random shit that is happening in the beginning. And here we see the main characters on this ship, and it looks like this is like the beginning of their journey. We kind of get to see the personality of the characters. So again, we have Rin, Hashima, and Yusaiki.
Damn.
I don't know. I can't pronounce the names again. And, you know, I always butcher these names unless I actually hear it. Then I know how to pronounce it the right way. But yeah, you see them interact with each other. You kind of see that Rin is like the joking one. You see Yusaiki is the one that's always like sleeping and you know, kind of lazy. I think this one is actually the main character, and Hashima is more of the serious one. You could tell by like the glasses. Like, you know, somebody who's got glasses, they're always badass, they're always intelligent, they're always on top of their game. And you see, while everybody's chilling on this boat, this massive sword type of fish, whatever it is, blasts through the boat, and it automatically takes it from chill to like 100 in pretty much 2-3 pages. Now, it's going to be tough for me to not talk about the artwork while talking about the story, but I mean, come on, look at this shit. The artist literally stuck their foot into the inks and the fucking details on this page.
Hey, oh, nigga, what the fuck your problem is?
So this massive monster blows a hole through the boat, and there's another monster that pops up, which is this massive octopus, and the main characters are panicking, but it looks like the main character of the main team is panicking, but it looks like the main character, again, Yusaiki, I don't fucking know. He has like some ice power, and he fucking freezes a hole in the boat to kind of like plug it up. And they're kind of just like dealing with this situation, but this kind of leads into, I guess, like the main arc of the story. So again, I feel like the story writers of this just put this in here to kind of grasp your attention and to show you that, hey, this is going to be a fast-paced, in-your-face type of manga, which I'm all good for. I love that shit. So, you know, again, in this microwave age, you gotta put something in the story that like grasp your attention like right off of the bat. This is what I was talking about in the beginning. So the main character went into this forest, and there are these beings called Yambushis, these like old hermits, and the main character's brother passed away, and the Yambushi basically gave a way for the main character to summon this being that is specialized in resurrections, and this being looks devious. So it's almost kind of like Aladdin with the genie in a lamp type of situation, but not really, because what happens is this demon grants wishes, but it's kind of like volatile, like you don't really know what the fuck's gonna happen, and the part of the demon went into her brother's body and resurrected him, but part of the demon went into the main character as well, and all it does is cause pain, heartache, and suffering, or whatever it is. And now the main character is kind of in a fucking situation where they need to get this being outside of their body, and you don't really see what happens with the brother, so I'm gonna assume that's gonna pop up later in the story. Maybe the brother's kind of like evil now, or whatever the case is, but that is how the story is developed. So now you kind of understand a little bit why they're on the quest for this specific item that is supposed to help the main character, but it's probably gonna have a much bigger role later on. I don't know, but we're gonna keep rocking. So they make it to this island, and it looks like the fisherman who had the boat was just like transporting them there, but basically pointing them in a direction on information to find this sword, and they get pointed to this old black guy. I don't know, anytime that I see an old black guy, especially one that fucking looks like this, I always think of Granddad from the Boondocks. Like, that voice pops in my head. It's like automatic at this point.
Nigga, hush.
So here we get to see it kind of cool down a little bit, but there's some interesting dialogue between the characters. And again, this is like classic anime manga conversations right here. Like, we see Rin, who's kind of like the free spirit. She automatically gets butt ass naked, and I gotta say it, this is my favorite character.
Bruh.
Any girl that is comfortable enough to just get butt ass naked in front of everybody, it's a win in my book. It's a win. So the old guy is pretty much like, yo, I don't know anything, but I can point you in the direction of somebody who does. And they point him in the direction of this guy who pretty much lives in a shack on Paradise, but he kind of looks a little scruffy, a little, lazy. But he is somebody who's worked at some castle or some place where the Kusanagi sword has been, and he's actually tried to get it for himself or tried to steal it. So what's interesting about this is this guy is telling them, don't even worry about the sword. Don't even get it. It's nothing but trouble. And he's warning them over and over and over again, but they're persistent in finding this sword. Now, to close out the chapter, as he's towards the end of telling his story, he sees this big ass crow outside of his shack, and he immediately gets like turned up, and he's like, yo, everybody run, get the fuck out of here. And they're all clueless, like, what the hell's going on? And they run outside, and there's this massive, giant, big ass toad right there. And that pretty much ends the chapter, leaving it on a cliffhanger. And yeah, that was fucking a dope couple of pages right there, especially for our first chapter. So let's talk about the fucking artwork. The artwork is mind-blowing, and you're kind of gonna see this between this project Shinto and also Go Go Gonzi when I review that one next. Is the artwork is phenomenal. If I didn't mention that this was American made or indie comic, you guys would not know this at all. You'd be looking at this on, or looking for this on one of your little fucking free manga websites or Shonen Jump, because that is the level of the artwork that is in this, right? Motherfuckers are stepping their games up, whether we like it or not. I mean, just look at this shit right here. Look at the fucking tentacles on this fucking octopus. Look at the fucking suction cups.
What the fuck?
The amount of detail that is on the suction cups of this one fucking octopus is insane. The angles of each character, nothing looks flat. There's depth in it. I love the contrast between the darkest darks with the inks and obviously the white paper. It looks so fucking amazing. The action's there, the fluidness is there. I mean, even the bubbles in the water, the reflection of the sun on the water, it is insane. I love that an artist can do not only draw humans dynamically, then draw clothing, then draw background environments like nature, like rocks, trees, and shit like that, but also man-made structures. Like, do you know how well-versed you have to be in fucking drawing to be able to do all of those components? Insane.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss.
The people's faces up close are super detailed, but then when you pull it back far away, they're still detailed. The facial structures, the clothing, everything. Give a fucking round of applause for this, man. Give a round of applause for this. Commercial break. I'm always gonna fucking promote my Patreon. Make sure that you guys visit me on Patreon. There's a lot of free content there. There is free ways to watch. Obviously, you can watch the YouTube videos there, even though those are already on YouTube, but you can also listen to the audio. So if you're on the go, if you're driving in your car, if you're doing whatever, if you're working out, the audio versions are right on the app. All you have to do is download the app and listen to the audios. You can fucking text, do everything. I know YouTube is annoying. It doesn't let you back out unless you have YouTube Red or Premium or whatever the fuck it is. But you'll have access to my audio podcast on Patreon. Now, if you want to become a member of Patreon, there's 2 tiers. There's a $2 a month tier and a $3 a month tier. That's $24 for the entire year or $36 for the entire year. The $24 for the entire year is just the support to help me and my movement and what I'm looking to do, which is grow this media company, shed more light on indie creators, entertain you guys, all of that shit. Now the next tier, which is $36 for the entire year or $3 a month, you'll get exclusive content. You'll get exclusive content that's only on Patreon. Like I just did an interview with Dead Gremlin Comics where he talks about how he got his deal with Dark Horse Comics, right? That shit's right up there right now. So make sure you guys check that out. And you'll also get an opportunity to be in monthly raffles to get free indie projects sent directly to you, right? That's fucking dope. That's incredible right there. That means if you subscribe every single month, you're going to be in a raffle to where you're going to get free indie projects from just random creators that I believe in, projects that I love, projects that I've read before, and maybe projects that I haven't read. But either way, you're going to get some new added value in that aspect right now. So make sure that you guys go on to Patreon. There's stuff for people that spend $0. There's stuff for the people that want to help me out and support. Every little bit counts, and let's get back to the video. All right, next project, Go Go Gonzi. This is with Moonlit Studios. Story and art is by Pandio. Yes, I had him on my podcast about 2 episodes actually, so make sure you guys go check those out. And this was edited by MM Smart. Now, first things first, I got a shout out to fucking Pandio and Moonlit Studios because look at this, the fucking hard copy right here. Look at that shit, man. This shit is fucking girthy as fuck. Hey, yo! Alright, so I'm gonna break this down again. I'm gonna do the story and then we're gonna talk about the artwork. Whereas Shinto started off with action in the beginning and then storytelling afterwards, this is kind of the opposite. This one is doing a little bit storytelling in the beginning and then chapter 2 gets to the fucking action. So right in the beginning, we're introduced to the main character, Obasi. He's right on the cover of it, so that's how I know it's the main character. But yeah, he's chopping wood in the forest with some old dude. I think it's his grandfather. So Obasi is like that classic anime character that is very extreme with his personality. He has a love interest that you don't really know if she loves him back or anything, and he's kind of, you know, just like, how do I put it? He's very extreme with his personality. I don't know how to describe it, but you guys are gonna understand what I'm saying when you read it. It's like you've seen this before, and I know one of the things that Pandio always talks about is like, yo, when you read his project, he wants that like nostalgia button in your brain to be pushed, where it's like, yo, this seems familiar, but it's not at the same time. So he's doing a really good job with this, with the character, the way that they're talking with each other, and just the topic of conversation. And you get that here, like Obasi is talking to his friend, talking about this girl Myra that he loves, and he wants to confess his love, and his friend helped him write a poem, and she kind of just like brushed it off, and this shit is just funny all around. Like look at this shit. Like everybody is known is like, you've written a note to a girl. Remember back in the day when you wrote the fucking note on a piece of loose leaf and you did that stupid little fucking corny ass folding. You know how motherfuckers used to pass notes in school. This was like before text messaging, and you know, you write it to the girl and you never hear back from her, or you put like, check yes if you love me, or check no.
I hear a girl dog got you pussy whipped.
And like, she'll check no, or she'll show it to all her girlfriends, and now everybody's laughing at you and you look like a corny ass motherfucker in the cafeteria. Like, this is the type of shit that's going on right now. So fucking funny. All right, now fast forward, we get introduced to a couple of more characters in the story, but one of the ones that I want to pay more attention to is Chef Senzo. He has this inn or this restaurant where he cooks at, and there's a massive crowd on the outside. All the girls are going crazy, and I can fucking see why. Like, look at this fucking dude. This dude has 2% body fat. He's cooking with no shirt on and just an apron. Like, this is giving baby boy vibes. Like, this dude thinks he's Ving Rhames right here.
You want some breakfast?
And yo, if I'm Obasi, don't have me delivering my wood to a chef that ain't got no fucking shirt on.
Hey, yo!
Yeah, it's insane. All of the girls are going crazy over this dude. Obviously, his cooking is on point too, but I'm pretty sure they're probably not there for the cooking, but who knows? And I had to fucking do it. Chef Senzo, you know, it's for the ladies, you know. And the first manga that we reviewed, I had Rin. She had no shirt on. She had her freaking boobs all out. So, you know, only had to be fair, but it's whatever. Shout out to the ladies who are fans on the YouTube channel. And look at this girl, Myra, who's the girl that Obasi is crushing over. She out here ordering sweet rice and cucumbers from a chef with no shirt on. Come on now. Cucumber? So chapter 2 is interesting. Changes the whole tone of the story. There's also new characters, and where it was a lot more lighter with chapter 1, chapter 2 is way more intense. So in this chapter, we see this, I guess, caravan or group of people. They're in a covered wagon with these oxen going through the snow, and tensions are it's a little high here. So what looks like is happening here is it looks like these people are either on the run or trying to go somewhere, and they're going away from danger. So when you start using words like resistance, don't want people to track our footprints or our tracks, you know, these are dark times, you know some shit went down and they're trying to get the fuck out of Dodge. So now the middle-aged dude, he sees one of the people that are in their parties, which is an extra person. His name is Aika, and he was supposed to go out and get firewood for them, and there must be like a common theme with wood. I have no idea. But yeah, he looks like he was supposed to go out and get firewood, but he's coming back injured. All right, so this is where things start to turn up. He's looking through his little, I forgot what the fuck, it's not a telescope. Is it a telescope? I don't know, but whatever. He's looking through his little telescope. He sees that the dude is holding his arm and that it's bloody and that he's injured. So you know some shit went down. They already had said it before that the woods is kind of like dangerous, but you know, we don't know what the fuck's dangerous means. So Aika, the dude that's injured, he ends up falling to the ground, and right after that, you see these two mysterious, badass looking dudes, beings, I don't know what the fuck they are, but they're like running and they're hightailing it towards Aika and the people that are in the fucking party, caravan, whatever you want to call it. I mean, look at these fucking masks. Again, another project where it's tough to talk about the story only and not mention the artwork. Like, this shit looks so fucking badass. So the old dude's like, yo, we need to get the fuck out of here. I mean, look at the attention to detail. Look at the seriousness of the situation. Look at the character design. It's like, you know, it's time to run. Hightail it out of there. So here's something that's interesting in the story. The old dude, the Gramps, is like, yo, we need to leave. And then the middle-aged dude is trying to run to Aika to go help him because he's still somewhat alive. And this is kind of like that character development where the old dude, I guess he used to be badass in his days, or maybe he's still badass, but something spooked him or kept him afraid or put him in his place to where it's like he doesn't want to fight. And he's trying to scream like, nah, just leave that dude. We need to get out of here. And yeah, the Gramps has a sort of like a flashback of some woman that I'm going to assume was close to him that passed away, maybe passed away by one of these dudes. Maybe he was there and he kind of froze up and didn't get to her in time, or, you know, whatever it is, but it kind of triggers in his mind. It's like, nah, you know what? I need to get busy. I need to get back to the shit that I need to do. You know, I need to fucking start kicking some ass. And that's exactly what happens right now. I mean, look at this dude's face. That's LeBron James in Game 6 face right here. So right as these villains, these dudes with these badass masks, they got kunais, right as they're about to kill Aika and that other dude, Gramps comes in and fucking saves the day. Look at the immense amount of power that is in this fucking old ass, and this dude's kind of big too. He kind of looks like fucking Thor from God of War Ragnarok. But like, look at the immense power. Like, this almost looks like a meteor just smacked right into this snowfield. I mean, damn, yo. Pandio. Why'd you have to fucking shit on everybody with this fucking amazing artwork? I need this page right here fucking blown up, maybe put into like a little bit of color so I can stick this shit in my office. Like, yo, this motherfucker looks insane. And I'm gonna stop it right there. Again, you guys already know what to do. Go fucking support Moonlit Studios. Go fucking buy this. Get the, yo, see this shit right here? Get this shit. This shit is fucking so fucking dope. Oh my god, I can't wait to fucking finish reading and see what the fuck is going on, what else happens. Again, yo, hats off, round of applause, whatever you guys want to fucking say. Like, yeah, Go Go Gonzi again. Make sure you guys cop that. Make sure you guys cop Shinto from Pulse Manga as well. And yeah, you know, that's all I got for you guys. So if you like this video, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you like the video. Comment, you know, your favorite aspects. Comment if this made you want to go out and check both of these projects, or comment any other indie creators or projects that you guys want me to check out. And yeah, I'll catch you guys for the next manga or comic review. See you guys later. Deuces.